I share it with others in the excitement of talking about church and talking about what we have going on. It's changed my life because it's a place I want to be, a place I want to feel God's blessing filling me, and a place where I can be fed and go out and feed others.
I was traveling on Route 152 to a meeting one evening, and witnessed a gentleman cross over the center line and sideswipe another vehicle. You know, I just prayed to God that everybody was okay in that. In the aftermath of all that, I ended up giving one of the folks a ride home. And on the way home, I shared with him that my wife was a United Methodist pastor and that I was a Christian also. And I had shared with him that I was praying that during that whole time that both of the occupants in the car were okay. I invited him to attend our church, and just to look over at this gentleman and tell him, "Sir, just relax. I'm going to get you home in one piece. I promise you." And what a feeling that of joy and accomplishment that I felt, serving Christ in that manner.
And in going on ASP missions for the past 3 or 4 years, I've developed relationships with people that were hundreds of miles away that live in completely different worlds than what we live in, and helping to fix their homes and being able to step back and see how happy they are for something so little as a front porch that they can walk down and be safe really kind of touches your heart and makes you appreciate more what you have.
I'm an attorney, and I was seeing a fella in prison, and he was dying of AIDS, and he said, "I've got nothing to live for, and there's no one I can disciple for." And I said, "You've got 400 guys behind this wall that you can disciple for. God gives you the opportunity. You don't get it yourself."
People will come to church if they're asked by a friend or a neighbor. And I've had this idea that at my home, I'll invite a group of friends, maybe some churchgoers, maybe some not, who are interested in a vegan lifestyle, which is something that I've started to explore recently. And I thought maybe we could have an evening at home where we would enjoy some vegan food, some vegan recipes, and share with this group. And maybe that would encourage some of my friends and or neighbors who haven't been to church, maybe to join us and come and see what Fallston is all about.
Most people know almost 24/7 I'm with little people, 3 foot and under, and sometimes I feel like, well, who can I witness to and who can I disciple? But the answer is right there. Of course, it's my grandchildren, it's their parents, and it's neighbors.
I have learned by watching other members of the church, and you learned how they interact with others and bring others to the church, and just how they live a life that's close with God. And I think that that's an inspiration that once you are a part of that, you want other people to be a part of it. So you sort of can't help but say, look who I met, or look what we did this Sunday, or we really want you to experience so that you can have the same joy in it that we do.